Let's break down the X factor for the five premier level teams playing in MLP Austin. Let's start with the Dallas Flash, who are undefeated this year and in first place. The X factor will continue to be Augie Guh. Guh played a monumental role in helping the Flash win the 2024 championship. JW, Georgia, and Tyra are playing lights out right now, as evidenced by their recent gold medals and the fact that all three are top five in player rankings in MLP this year. Guh went 6-2 in Orlando, and even if he can go 5-3 in Austin, Dallas has a great chance of leaving the event still in the driver's seat in MLP. Next up, we have the Orlando Squeeze. The Squeeze is in third place and overperforming according to early expectations. The key to their success is probably Samantha Parker, who is this week's X Factor. Parker is my newcomer of the year in MLP in 2025 thus far on the women's side. She's 11-11 and is ranked 32nd in the overall player standings. She gets targeted in both women's doubles and mixed doubles, playing with Lacey Schneeman and Dylan Frazier. So far, she stood up to the pressure. Austin will be the toughest competition she's faced thus far. Even if she can go 3-5 or close to that in her games, I think Orlando does well. For the Texas Ranchers, sitting in third place going into the event they are hosting, the X Factor is Eric Onsens. The big man played lights out in Orlando. Can he do it again in Austin? Onsens is ranked 11th overall in player rankings, having gone 6-2 in Orlando. If the Ranchers are looking to own their hometown event, Onsens is going to have to perform just as well. In my first Tice's matchups to watch, it's the Ranchers men versus the Squeeze men, which is the first premier level match at 2 p.m. on Friday. Onsens and Alshon play against Frazier and Fed, and their play styles couldn't be more different. Onsens and Alshon play a drive and crash style game, while Fed and Dylan prefer to get to the line and outtank their opponent. Look for a physical matchup in this one. The New Jersey Fives are ironically in fifth place currently in the standings. They think they're a top tier team, but with that regulation loss to the St. Louis Shock in MLP Orlando, they're barely in the top five. I have two X factors for the Fives in Austin: Zane Navratil and Will Howells. Last year, they got off to a slow start, but then finished above 500 as a duo. This duo thus far is 3-3, with losses to Brooklyn, Atlanta, and St. Louis. They're going to need to be at least 3-3 in Austin to be able to make sure that they come out on top. Lastly, we have the Miami Pickleball Club, which is playing well above expectations early on in the season. The X factor here is obviously Maya Bowie. Here's a crazy stat for you. Bowie was ranked as the 57th best player out of 64 players in MLP Orlando. She went 1-9. Not a great start to her MLP career. However, in Columbus, she bounced back in a big way. She went 8-4 and finished as the 7th best player in MLP Columbus. Bowie has shown that she has the tools to be great. But can she do it consistently? My second Tice's matchup to watch is the Miami women versus the Orlando Squeeze women, which is 9 a.m. on Monday. This match may be the best option for Miami to earn points in Austin. I think the best way to do that is for Maya and Millie Rain to beat Lacey Schneeman and Samantha Parker. I expect fireworks in this one. Did I miss any of the X Factors this weekend in Austin? Drop your thoughts in the comments.